Hi guys, it's Lisa and welcome back to my channel. For this week I really wanted to have some one-on-one fun, if you know what I mean. And I thought it just would be funny to go back to my roots and do some 2016 makeup. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I was some makeup guru or whatever back in the day. I was just excited to be there, to say the least. For me, I think I was like 15 back then, so you know what? Let's let the pictures speak for themselves. Let me know, was I okay at makeup for 15? I will leave it up for interpretation, but at least I had fun. I went to the drugstore and I got some old makeup vibes. But before we start with the makeup, I need to do my edges. I don't know if it started back then, maybe it was a little bit later, but I just need to do my edges. These days, I'm lazy with my edges. I don't really do anything with them. I just let them be, or I make them a little bit more neat, but I don't really do anything with them. But today I felt like, let's make a little bit of art. So I'm just going to start out with that and see where it takes me. Boom, edges are done. This really took me back, I think. Honestly, I did them like even more intense back in the day. So this is slightly demure. Tell me in the comments, do you do your edges if you have my hair texture? But now to the main focus, the makeup. I have to be so honest, back in the day, I didn't do foundation and concealer, and as of now, I don't really do it either. And it's not because I'm like, oh my god, I wish I was good at makeup, like those other girls that are super good at makeup. First of all, I really wish I was. Second of all, my skin tone is so annoying to find. I have this medium tone, but it's like extremely neutral. So every time I'm like, oh, this looks like my shade, or it's pretty similar on my hand, or it's pretty similar on my neck, and then I put it on my face and it's extremely yellow, or it's like extremely pink, and it just looks totally off. But I found one like a year ago, so maybe I should throw this out, I don't know. I think it's like exactly a year old, so it says 12 months on the package, so to me. But I'm going to start off with the base, but as I was saying, bear with me because I don't do base makeup. I just do my eyes, my eyebrows, my lips, and call it a day. Also, I'm on a new birth control and my skin is raking out like crazy, but I'm just trying to ignore it. So let's not talk about that either. But I'm going to wet this tiny little sponge that I still have. Oh my god, I said let's start with the base, but I really thought about it, and 2016 makeup is so much like eyeshadow and stuff, it's going to cause a lot of fallout. I should probably start with like my eyebrows and my eyes. So actually, let's roll that back and actually go to my eyebrows. I have a pencil, actually kind of funny. I was talking with my friend from high school, so like I was in 2016 with her, about doing this video. And she was like, girl, how are you doing your brows? You have no brows left. Which is kind of true. So I'm really going to go for it. This right here really brings me back. This is so intense. But I think it's so crazy because some people to this day do eyebrows this dark and they just look amazing. But on me, I'm probably just not used to it. For the eyeshadow, I didn't know what to go for because I remember the orange eyeshadow looks with like blue and stuff, but I kind of want to go for just like a classic look, daily smoky eye that people were doing. I just love it. I remember that you need like a transition shade or something. I'm going to look in a second, but what was you guys' go-to music? Oh my god, I should look it up right now actually. Wait a second. I couldn't find my Spotify Wrapped from 2016, but I did find the birthday 2016, so pretty obvious what year that was, right? I listened to a lot of Kehlani, a lot of people that should not be named, a lot of Rihanna, oh, Future, Drake, back when he was like good and not weird. We got like a crease color thing going. Guys, I never do eyeshadow. I know kind of how to do it, but I honestly just do whatever and hope for the best. And sometimes that's okay. Okay, now the pop of color. Okay, I need to do an eyeliner now. I think this is as good as it's going to get, so take it or leave it. I'm trying to make it a little bit more thick than usual. And thick eyeliner looks kind of bad on me, but this is it. I've decided I need to do my base, so I'm going to do my base. But I'm going to remind you right now that I don't do a base, like ever. So if it's bad, don't tell me, because I know. I'm just going to make it look bearable. The base, I'm gonna tell you what you see how it's not matching my skin? Like, I'm so confused. Back to where I was going. This week I started the Artist Way. I got it for my birthday from a friend. Love her, shout out to her, you know who you are. And it's literally day 2, but I read the first chapter and the writer speaks about your sensor. So when I talk about a sensor, you need to think about like the negative voice in your head. And she's like talking about where it comes from and how you can figure out where your sensor comes from, but also what it says, right? Okay, I need to find my concealer now. She was talking about how you can make the sensor basically show up, right? So she was like, write a list of these affirmations, and it were like really nice things like, I am creative, I am an artist, I am amazing, I am smart. And they were like all really nice affirmations. And she literally like wrote down like, it could be possible that when you write these down, you think other things in your head at the same time. When you write down, oh, I am a great artist, maybe your head immediately goes to, well, I'm not that good. Or, oh, look at you, calling yourself an artist. You're not even an artist. Stuff like that. And for me, immediately, my sensor showed the fuck up, okay? And she was mean if it's a she. I think it's no gender. So like my non-binary sensor was being extremely mean to me immediately. And all I thought was, damn, this is my problem. And basically the whole like concept of it all is that you do the morning pages, because if you didn't know, you do morning pages for 12 weeks long. Every morning you write down 3 pages. One of the points of this whole thing that you do is that hopefully at the end of the 12 weeks, you will know where your sensor comes from, why it's there, but also how to make it S the fuck up. Make it go shh, you know what I mean? Okay, so I didn't buy any contour because I was like, I'm not using that. I'm not going to use that. And I'm seeing that this concealer is very, very light. I'm just going to kind of contour with that. So if you're watching this and you did the Artist Way, let me know in the comments. But also, what was your takeaway? Did you fight your sensor? But also, were you a ghost artist? Oh, I remember. They used to do this, right? Wow. It's so weird. At the beginning, I was like, these look horrible. I look crazy. And they're starting to grow on me, actually. I don't know if the camera is like blurring the F out of this, but I look cakey and crusty as F. Another thing that I bought, banana powder. I honestly think this is so fun. And we're also almost finished. But I feel like I should contour. But I don't know how to contour. Never did that. I'm going to look if I have like some kind of contour shade. I bought this compact powder. I don't even know what it's for, but I just bought it. Maybe I can use that. Should I just try? I'm just going to try. I don't know if you'll even be able to see it, but no, you can't see it. But I am going to do it on both sides in case you can see it. This is so useless, you can't see it. Well, one great thing is that we don't have to do blush because blush didn't exist back then. We only had highlighter. And I do have one. Do I have like some kind of contour brush. No, not contour. Highlighter brush. That's it. Okay, let's put it. Oh, you can see it. I used to do my highlighter on my nose like this with my finger in it. And I would just make a dot and I would walk around with a dot on my face. Please tell me that I was not the only one that did this. And I would usually put it here because I didn't do contour. So if I just put it in the middle of my nose, it looks kind of weird. But I put it there and here. It's not bright enough, so I'm making it even brighter. Oh my god. How was this normal? And now obviously on my cheek. On my cheeky cheek. And we're going to put on highlighter on the cheekbones, obviously. Most important. I felt so bad. I remember one of my friends being just as into makeup and like YouTube and stuff as I was. And she bought like the champagne pop, I think. Like the expensive highlighter from MAC, okay? And I was with her at school and I was like, oh, you're sweating. And she was like, no, no, no. Because it was her highlighter. I should have known. That was honestly my bad. Because I'm a person that doesn't think, I just do. So I was just like, oh, you have a little bit. I should not have done that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that. I really hope this camera blurs my skin because my skin looks horrible right now, okay? Now the fun part, the lips. It was actually kind of hard to find a good lip color because first I got this color, but it's super dark, which actually is kind of 2016 vibes, right? But you know what isn't 2016 vibes? A gloss. 2016 is matte, okay? Matte this, matte that. Gloss was not allowed. So I went back and I was like, I need to find something matte. And I found something, but this one honestly looks really nice. It's like a brown kind of vibe. You'll see. I usually take off this lip liner and it's kind of harsh right now. Okay, I kind of took it off and now I'm putting some more of this shade on. I was like, I'm missing something. I didn't put on the lashes yet and stuff. Let's put on some mascara. Wow. This literally took like 15 minutes and this one isn't on right. Like you can probably, but we're going to ignore that, okay? I think personally, my makeup is done. So be honest, what do you think? How do you think I did? Rate it from a scale from 1 to 10. I don't know what to rate it. Wait, let me rate it myself for a second. Okay, for 2016 makeup, this solid 7.5, 8. This makeup right as of now in 2026. So with a bad base, crusty skin, intense eye look in the middle of the day, which I respect by the way. But we're talking about the whole picture here. I think like a 4.5. Because I like when somebody is put together and put on their whole thing, you know, a whole face. But I just didn't do a really good job. But in 2016, I would be getting them compliments. Now I want to kind of finish it off by making it a little bit hee hee haha, okay? I have this hair tie. Do we not all remember that in 2016, the chokers were in? And I have, is it flannel specifically with like a checkered on it? I don't know. But I have just this random shirt to make it extra 2016 vibe. I have to say in 2016 I was more like the street wear girl instead of the well, I went through streetwear vibes, I went through alternative vibes, but in 2016 it was more streetwear. So this is actually not necessarily the vibe. Hi guys! Today I am going to buy some EOS and like, would you believe it? Would you believe I was a YouTuber in 2016? I actually wanted to start back then, but I was too scared. Because my sensor was too loud, but not anymore, not anymore, I am here. Okay, my boyfriend just got home and I want to know his honest opinion. And I want to know what you rated. This is 2016 makeup. And be honest.
It's what you used to wear.
So you used to like it, but you went on with the times.
I guess.
So what do you rate it? Wow, wow. A 7, guys, we will take it. Wow, wow, that was a lot. I think it's kind of funny that I started this video out with my eyebrows and I was like, this is too harsh, I don't like it. And now I kind of like it, I'm kind of enjoying it. It was fun to go back in time and do it better than back then, and my eyebrows don't look as horrific, and you know, I really enjoyed this. I hope you did as well. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, comment on this video, or share it with a friend, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!